For 2025, I wish for 5 things: health to pursue my dreams, strength for life's battles, motivation to reach my goals, serenity for uncertainties, and above all, to be closer to God. Life isn't always easy. Some days feel overwhelming, but I trust that God sees my struggles, collects my tears, and never abandons me. This new year, I want to walk with faith, trust more, and let God guide my steps. No matter the challenges, I believe with Him I can overcome anything. I declare 2025 as a year of health, prosperity, and abundant blessings. Let's spread hope and faith to make it truly transformative. Send this to someone special and share optimism for the year ahead. Whose money is the easiest to earn? The money of men who are captivated by beauty, the money of women who seek beauty, the money spent on health by the elderly, the money spent on education for children, the money of lazy people looking to save effort, the money of lonely people spent on their pets. If you want to make money, remember these core principles. Women fear becoming unattractive. Children fear being ignorant. The elderly fear illness. Men fear failure. Identifying human weaknesses is the biggest business opportunity. The truth is, if you earn money through physical labor, the older you get, the poorer you become. But if you earn money through intelligence, the older you get, the richer you become. A hospital should be next to a pharmacy, a flower shop, and a fruit store, under an office building. Open a breakfast place next to a courthouse. Open a law office near a construction site. Open a foot massage parlor. To earn money through physical labor, be a bit more diligent. To earn money through intellect, be a bit more quick-witted. To earn money through investment, be a bit more decisive. To earn money through resources, be a bit more skillful. If you are not following, you will probably never hear my voice again. 5 signs that someone is emotionally immature. 1. They never apologize. They avoid apologizing because it hurts their ego. Instead, they resort to defense mechanisms such as deflecting blame. 2. They always have an answer for everything. Having to admit that they don't know something is impossible for them. 3. They're passive-aggressive. Being passive-aggressive is a subtle way to put people down, and it usually stems from a place of moral superiority. It's important to learn to accept other people's worldviews, even if they differ completely from yours. 4. Guilt-tripping. Someone who's emotionally immature will guilt-trip others in order to manipulate their behavior. 5. Using the silent treatment. This is a manipulative tactic to punish someone who is not behaving the way they want them to. Unlock you peak potential and achieve greatness in life. Never show fear in front of anyone. When speaking with higher-level leaders, don't be overly polite. The more overly respectful you are, the more they may look down on you. When dealing with lower-level managers, focus less on showcasing your skills and more on displaying a good attitude. Appealing to their pride and ego will get you further. If someone asks where you live, what they're really doing is assessing whether your family is wealthy. When someone asks about your parents' jobs, they're actually trying to figure out if your family has any influence or connections. If someone asks what you do for a living, they're gauging how much respect to show you and whether they can benefit from knowing you. If a coworker visits your home, don't post about it on social media. Avoid people who borrow just $100. Never share your deepest secrets with your best friends, because even best friends have other best friends at work. If you weren't informed about something, act as if you don't know. Don't share your financial situation with others. If you're wealthy, people will envy you. If you're struggling, they might look down on you. When you meet someone more skilled than you, learn from them. When you meet someone on your level, step back and give them room. When you meet someone less capable, offer a helping hand. The world doesn't need too many rich people. If everyone had $10 million, who would clean the streets, collect garbage, or tend gardens to keep society running? Most people will never reach their financial goals, a system designed to maintain balance. This is why so many people find themselves stuck working harder but never breaking free from the limits of time and energy. Physical labor alone won't make you wealthy. It only helps you get by. If your salary is $100,000, tell your family it's $70,000, and tell others it's $40,000. When dealing with people, don't reveal everything too quickly. That's not honesty, it's foolishness. Avoid offering advice too easily. If it works, you might not get credit, but if it fails, you'll definitely be blamed. At a party, if you don't want to drink, mention a doctor. No one will pressure you. Anyone who tries to embarrass you in front of others is small-minded. Stay away from them. Don't be overly generous. Over time, people might start taking you for granted. Be careful who you trust with your secrets. Even the closest people may reveal them when it benefits them. Remember, in today's world, communication and relationships can determine success or failure. To use these principles well, we need sharp thinking and the ability to adapt. If you are new here, follow our account and become a better version of yourself.
I think it is possible for ordinary people to choose to be extraordinary. If you get up in the morning and think the future is going to be better, it is a bright day.
The one who talks too much is not to be feared, as they have already revealed everything about themselves. The person who shows kindness too early upon meeting usually has ulterior motives. The one who avoids choosing a side is often the one who understands the risks best. The one who stays silent and listens is the most powerful, because humans naturally fear those they don't understand. Those who easily agree with the crowd often either lack conviction or are smart enough to prioritize their own safety. Loyalty in a crowd is often fleeting when their own interests are threatened, and you'll see people change like a chameleon. The overly friendly ones often want to lower your guard, while those who criticize the crowd are simply seeking attention. In the crowd, masks will eventually fall as interests collide, and only those who remain silent, listen, and observe truly hold the power. If you are new here, follow our account and become a better version of yourself. 6 things you should never do if you want to stay on top of your game. Number 1, never talk about your dreams to anyone. Remember this, keep your mouth shut just like a fish avoids the hook. The less they know, the more power you hold. Number 2, never get too involved in other people's problems. Don't be out here obsessing over the issues like they're your own. You'll end up losing yourself in the process. Number 3, don't rely on others for your emotional fix. If you lean on them too hard, you'll be lost when they aren't around. Build your own emotional foundation. Be your own support system, always. Number 4, never ask to borrow money, and don't lend it either. Money has a way of turning friends into enemies and turning you into a beggar. Keep your cash, keep your respect. Number 5, never spend more than you earn. You'll dig yourself into a hole, and once you're in, it's hard to get out. Stay smart with your money, or you'll end up broke. Number 6, never blame other people for your problems. You'll never change your life if you keep pointing fingers. Once you accept full responsibility, you'll be unstoppable.
You want to be careful of one of those things where you wish for something that sounds good, but if you get it, it's actually a dystopian situation. Hypothesis of like, if you wish for world peace, sounds good, but how is it enforced? At what cost eternal peace? It might actually be worse to have eternal peace because of what that would entail. The suppression of everyone. It might be the suppression of progress. It might be an ossified society that never changes. What I'm saying is that there is an argument. If you wish for no war, you should be careful what you wish for. Because what's required in order for there to be no war might be worse than a little war.
No conflict, no progress. Humanity thrives on overcoming challenges, not eliminating them.
It's been quite intense, I have to say. I do want to maybe reduce my work time maybe by 10% or something like that. My New Year's resolution was to have more fun. Because although there were a lot of achievements in prior years, and obviously it feels good in retrospect, it was extremely stressful and difficult at the time. So I'd like to just maybe work 10% less. I mean, I was doing 90 to 100 hours, so maybe 80 hours which is not that much when you consider it's 2 companies. So that's only 40 hours a week each.
Working 80 hours still sounds like a marathon, but if anyone can make it fun, it's you. Here's to more achievements and less stress in the new year.